You feel like the offense has been excellent this season. They are the third best team in football for those first 80 yards down the field. And then you get into those last 20 and they rank 20th.
Yeah.
So you go from third to 20th. And I know this isn't officially the second half of the season, but it feels like the start of the second half of the season coming off the bye. And I just wanted to pick people's brains even more about what all you would want to see them do differently in the red zone.
Well, and I can't look at the that one play at the goal line. It was two, I guess, in a row. One where they got in.
Oh yeah, and then we got jobs.
And then the one where they fumbled in. I don't know how much that affects all these numbers and anything. And also, Kevin, they are one of the best scoring offenses in the NFL.
No doubt.
So I'm not complaining about the fact that they can score from outside of 20. I mean, that is they're proving that they can do that too. But whenever you get to a point where maybe you get in the teams are saying, hey, we're going to force you. We're going to let you get down the field because we know you can't do it in the red zone. When you get to the point where you can just say, doesn't matter. We have plays. We have all the plays to do it, and we have the guys that can do it too. That's whenever you go from that echelon of being a really good team to the elite teams. And that's the biggest, this is the biggest complaint about our team. That's it. I mean, other than maybe run defense, but this is a good complaint in that you are saying you need to be better in this one area because everything else is really, really good.
I've seen a couple of people, it's like, well, because their offense has been so effective and they have shown the ability to score outside the 20, which they absolutely have, could that skew the numbers? Like, I definitely hear what you're saying, but then just imagine what if you could add a more efficient and touchdown scoring offense in the red zone to go with what has already been a very dominant offense. That feels like a recipe that would strike fear into every team that you're playing.
No, I hear you, and this is one of those things where you just have to hope you stay healthy the rest of the way. If you can stay, and there's going to be injuries, but right, if you're relatively healthy, that this is a team, and I just, once again, like I'll say I feel like I admit when I'm wrong most of the time. My wife would disagree on that at times, but I was wrong about this team. I was wrong about their defense. I was wrong about how, good they could be offensively as of now. And hopefully I keep being wrong on this team as in like what my prediction was early, because at this point I do think they're going to win 13 games this season, and I can see them winning 15 games. I don't think they're going to win 15 games, but I can see them with their schedule and how well they've played in the first part of the season that they could be a team that is really dangerous as long as they're healthy.
And this is interesting. I kind of actually find this fascinating. The Cowboys are 41% away in the red zone, Kevin. So against the Vikings, when they're away, they're 41
on the road.
They score 41. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They score 41% of the time on the road. They're at 69% whenever they're at home. I really just wanted to make sure y'all understood those numbers. New Orleans at home is 100% scoring whenever they're in the red zone, and Seattle is 90% on the road in the red zone. Those are weird numbers the way that they stand out there. But the Cowboys, Kevin, you talk about this. Go back to last season. They scored 50% of the time in the red zone. Their numbers haven't really changed that much from last year, even though Kellen Moore has changed the offense pretty dramatically from what we've seen in the past. So like their numbers are still kind of there. I don't know if it's Dak being afraid to pull the trigger on certain situations or if not being able to run the ball effectively in the red zone. I don't know what is the bigger factor there. I want to do a little more, observing of that before I understand it. But yeah, man, having a red zone offense that is just elite makes so much more of a difference than being like, well, we can only score from 40 yards out. Otherwise, we're screwed.